Hey there, it's Justin Freeman, and I am working on my garden. So here it is. This is our garden. It's actually looking kind of rough back there, you can see. We've still got some tomato plants that actually, I don't know if you can see it or not, still have some tomatoes on it that we're still picking. But we have decided that we want to expand our garden, and we are kind of going to cut down all of this roughage. You can see here that one of my sons here is bringing me some poplars, and we are using them to build a dead hedge. Thank you. And so I am basically just taking these poplars, and the poplars are really useful to us. So we can take these, and basically we just cut our limbs off and our top off. We can use those to build our hedge. I'll show you how we're doing it in a minute. And then we kind of cut the limbs off of this. There we go. So those are nice thin sticks. We use those as weavers. And then these, here's another one of my sons. He's got some weeds. Hey, take this, bring it over there. We save the poplar leaves because we use them as feed for our goats. And then the weeds, the things that we can't use for anything, come over here and they go in the hedge. So, as you can see, this is what we call a dead hedge. And come up closer so you can get a look at it. This is basically just sort of a natural fence. And we kind of had a problem in that we were always clearing land and had a lot of stuff that didn't want to burn. And not only that, but burning things could be dangerous. We had to always be running hoses out to places. It was difficult to have enough hose length for a big farm. So we realized that we would just start stacking the stuff up in these dead hedges, and it's sort of a natural, it disposes of our waste, but it also helps to sort of prevent a deterrent to keep things out of our garden. So it's sort of a 2-for-1. So what we're doing is when we get our big poplar trees, we cut our posts here, and then we just sort of cut them into a wedge and we hammer them into the ground. And then we take our long and thin sticks, not that one, but we take these sort of long thin ones, and what we do is, look out for me, we weave them in to our hedge here. So if we want to do it like this, this will help to kind of take these pieces that really aren't that deep in the ground, and it strengthens them and holds them together and kind of holds all our weeds in there. So there you go. We'll keep doing that. And as you can see, there's a lot of space, but we've got a lot of stuff to cut down. So go ahead and show the folks out at home. There you go. This is how much fence we have done as of this afternoon. And maybe at some point we'll have enough dead hedge to go all the way around our big garden patch. So to give you an idea of what a hedge that is a little more complete might look like, here's one that I have been building for a while. And the reason I'm building this, as you can see, we've got, undisturbed woodland back there. But then here we have our berry maze, paths, grove, patch, whatever you call it, where you can see we've wood chipped some of these paths in here. That obviously needs some work. But we're clearing the weeds out around this area and then bringing them up there. And this, of course, is where we come to harvest our berries. So the problem is that we had deer that basically would just come down from this open area. And, I'm hoping that next season we will have fewer deer coming around. Obviously a deer could just jump right over that if he wants to, but the hope is that they just kind of don't want to.